Darth.
Hi.
What do naked angels, giant farting asses, and Mexican wrestling have in common?
I'm sure you'll tell us.
This video!
Oh boy.
Zebroinks. Zebroinks. Today we're going to be looking at a movie called Symbol. Symbol is written, directed, and starring Hitoshi Matsumoto, who has a knack for making some truly bizarre films. But Symbol is special, and I'd be understating it if I said it was a strange film. Don't get me wrong, it's well made. It's just strange. Fuck.
Yikes.
Moving on. The movie is split into two separate storylines that bounce back and forth but are seemingly not connected in any real way. The first is set in Mexico.
Hey, wanna go to Mexico?
Wrong accent.
Our first introduction is to Nunny McNunface.
That is not her name.
On a quiet drive through the countryside on her way to Mom and Pop's house. Soon, we meet Mom and the rest of her family.
You're such a brat, you deserve a spanking!
Asshole.
Your mum's quite the bitch.
Tell me about it. Are we not acknowledging the luchador sitting back there with his shirt off reading the newspaper? No?
Guess not.
What are you doing back there? Turns out the man is a luchador named Escargot Man. Rolls right off the tip of your tongue, doesn't it? Who has a match against a much younger and bigger opponent, and his family is rightfully worried for him.
I'm rightfully worried for him.
So McNunface shows up to drive her dad to the match. During the drive, they have a really nice opportunity to bond with one another. But they don't. Turns out Nunny Nunbrains has a slight case of road rage.
You friggin' smell, you losers!
Why so angry?
That's none your business.
Oh snap.
Then, like a scene ripped straight out of Forrest Gump, we arrive at our main storyline. So our main character, who I'm gonna call Clark, because as far as I can tell, he has no official name, wakes up in this room with no memory of how we got there or where there is.
Hey, what happened?
I love these types of setups, you know, start with questions right away and spend the remainder of the movie slowly answering them bit by bit.
Who is this?
Where did he come from?
Where are we?
What the frick is going on?
Can you eat my tits?
I just spit. Blip, blip. Before we get too far, I want to pause for a second and mention the guy's darn jammies. Look at those things.
Nice pajamas.
Sweet jams.
Now, I wonder if they hired the costume designer from Pokeroo.
Pokeroo! Pokeroo!
So, this guy wakes trapped in a room with no way out, and I gotta say, he's pretty chill about the whole situation. I mean, I'd be freaking the frick out right away. So the guy checks out the room, calm as a cucumber. Calm. Is that a penis? That looks like a punis, doesn't it? That's definitely a penis.
It looks like a dick. Sounds like a kick in the pills. What's happening? Yes. I'm scared.
What?
That's too many dicks.
And there's the reaction we expected.
Not that there's anything wrong with dicks. There's just too darn many of them for my taste.
Huh? I can't say I'd react any differently to this. They're baby angel dicks. Makes no sense.
Would you like a hug? Fine, suit yourself, but you should know I give fantastic squeezes.
From here on out, we learn that every time you press one of these penises, something random is added to the room.
A toothbrush. A megaphone.
Okay.
Bonsai. An urn. Choppity chopsticks. Quite the smorgasbord.
I like that word.
More chopsticks, and more chopsticks again, and even more chopsticks. Ouchie. He's loud isn't he?
Well, good to see they didn't think it was taboo to devolve into fart jokes. Totally normal reaction. Back in the real world, kids are making fun of Antonio for betting on his pop's escargot man over the admittedly younger, stronger Tequila Joe. Stop making fun of him, you bullies. It just being a couple of bullies. Although I don't really blame them with a name like Escargot Man. Like, that's the name you choose? You're just setting yourself up. From this point forward, I will be known as...
Vestibular guy. Sandwich man. Elephant stew. Strong man.
Clever.
Smart individual.
Fuck.
Tough, dude.
That's my name.
Meanwhile, back in Nowheresville, Clark has amassed a surprisingly substantial collection of useless items. Now, he may be depressed and his spirits depleted, but that doesn't stop him from flicking just one more dinky. One more smelly dink. What the actual frig? What the actual friggity frig? I mean, if anyone ever walked in on you while you were watching it at this point, what can you say?
What are you doing?
And this guy is really going after it. Great form. It's great form. You might as well give it a press. I'm actually curious now.
10, 9, 8,
Oh, now you've done it.
3, 2, 1, 0.
More noise.
Meanwhile, Escargot Man prepares for his match. Mrs. Escargot does some knitting. Back in the room, Pokeroo is still flicking wieners, because what the heck else is there to do? Finally, he flicks the right
Dick.
Hey, Clark! And an exit appears.
This is a good life lesson.
Remember, kids, as long as you keep pressing baby angel penises and stuff, you'll find your goals and your dreams and the exit door in life and things.
Amazing.
That's so fucking stupid. Now that he's found the exit, it doesn't stay open long enough for him to get through it. Gee. He's filled with determination. He tries outrunning it, but he's not quick enough. He tries rolling, stretching. He tries weighing it down with a vase to keep the penis pressed. Finally, one of the dinks lowers a rope. He uses that to get to the door. And...
Denied.
Unfair.
Ooh! Finally, by sheer accident, he finds a key. But in all the kerfuffle, he forgot which donkey press to get it. That's how I act when I gotta kill a centipede.
No, I don't, because I'm a man. See?
After a bunch of misses, he finally finds the right schlong that activates the key. And a new plan is born.
Rope comes out. Heave and swing on rope like Tarzan.
Oh, that's amazing.
Grab key floating in air. Door open. Push door open and exit.
I love it. So the guy tries his plan and fails a whole bunch of times. Revises his plan details.
Swing, stick, push, rod, tuna, grab key, door, push, and...
Until finally he gets the door unlocked.
This f***ing guy yells too much.
Then, like the dingus he is, he gets trapped between two doors briefly.
What a friggin' loser. I'm sorry. That was mean. Just kidding. You dumb.
Meanwhile, back at the wrestling match, Antonio and Gramps find their seats to watch the match.
Aye, do you smell that?
Yeah.
I farted.
I'm gonna die. God, pull it together.
Okay, for the next match, we've got a couple of good guys up in here. Okay, we got the Green Good.
Hey, I like your moves.
So, Pokeroo is finally out of the room.
Running like a thug from a magic trick.
And where the heck are we now?
This is so flippin' abstract.
So he makes it through the absurdly long hall and into another room. Yes, you heard me correctly. Another room.
Grow up.
And guess what?
More angels.
But they aren't babies this time.
But they still have dicks.
Dicks for pressing.
Again with the goddamn noise. I'm not being dramatic here. This meatball doesn't stop yelling the entire movie. For the love of God. For all that is holy. Shut your stupid fucking face. I only speak the truth.
Now at this point in the movie, we start moving between Nowheresville and the wrestling match much more often. You get a sense that finally these stories are about to align and we may just get some answers, right? Are you gonna get some answers?
Unlikely.
Escargot Man just stands at the sidelines watching his partner get absolutely
Dummied.
Hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
I got up.
I got up too. Well.
until finally he's tagged in.
Holy tits.
The anticipation grows as we jump between Clark, finger outstretched, ready to press that angel dangus, and Escargot Man getting his butt handed to him.
Alright then.
Escargot Man and his partner are victorious. Yeah. And nobody seems fazed by the guy suddenly growing a giraffe neck. Okay, okay. This guy is the only person who seems to realize that this is completely insane. Huh? This has been my expression through the entire movie. And shit, he just completely destroys his own son with a killer headbutt. That's messed up. Okay, so somehow the guy pressing the wiener has an effect on people in the real world? This is how they're connecting the two storylines?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh yes.
There's more.
But yeah, this is essentially the connection. The rest of the movie is batshit crazy, but at least happens quickly. We start getting these cutaways to random places around the world. I know we've been thinking this the whole movie, but no more than ever now am I wondering what the is going on. Obviously, they're about to make some link between the angel dicks and the metal show, so let's stop beating around the bush, please, and get to it. So are these cranks some sort of like master control?
I really have no clue.
Then we move over to a Russian TV set where Ivan's magic show is being filmed. It's a truly cringe-worthy performance. He sets up to make his assistant disappear as our guy in the room is approaching another angel peen. Ta-da! That's it. Woo-wee! There are similar scenes to this that play out that are just as weird. And he has no clue what he's doing. Like, to him, nothing is happening. So he finally decides to climb his way out.
Penis by penis.
Each time he touches one, we get an insert of something happening in the world. A flower blooms, an egg is laid, a this happens. Each penis touch correlates to something random happening.
Mostly all crap grabbed from the interwebs.
He continues up the wall of
Dinks.
causing more and more to unfold.
Hilarious.
I guess what they're trying to say is that everything that happens in the world, every little thing, is caused by grabbing dicks and making things happen. Actually, that's not a bad campaign slogan. Eventually starts to attain some sort of power as he floats up through the middle of the room as the world unfolds around him. He causes democracies to fall, discoveries in science, wars to be fought, life to be created.
He is a god, and this is his playground.
Embracing his power, he conducts the events of the world with ease and elegance. He even throws a backflip in there. A backflip? Impressive.
For the love of God's green dick, will you get on with it?
Finally, he reaches the top, ascending through a cloud of angel feathers and into the light, and into another room? What?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No more rooms.
No more rooms.
No more rooms.
It's another room.
No longer are the walls covered in baby angel dicks.
Or even full-grown man dicks.
Now a rich topographical landscape surrounds him, and a singular, giant dick. Crunk.
Penis.
Crank. Dink.
Penis.
Peenie.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis. Pen. Wiener.
Penis.
Blank.
Chunk.
Chunk.
Penis.
Donk.
Dink.
Penis.
Frig.
I help too.
Yes,
I'm a good boy.
you heard me. One single.
Gargantuan.
Penis.
What the heck are you doing in there?
I'm just
What's wrong
filming.
TikTok?
There's just a lot of dicks in this movie. Love you. That's it? That's it? That's the movie?
Looks like it.
That can't be it. That's it. That's the movie. Okay.
What? Okay.
So he
Yeah, okay, so then
yeah, and the
it's the dicks. Okay. The baby.
I don't That's it. That's the movie. Okay, so the first room was like an introduction. It was introducing the rules to Clark.
Press a wiener and something happens.
Only to him in that specific room. It's a closed system. The second room was a real-world practice stage.
The dicks cause stuff to happen.
Random stuff. It's like a test run. So he can see how his actions affect real people, places, and things. The final room seems to represent the future, where the official stage is set.
The world at his fingertips.
Doink, doink, where he can actively affect its fate. All he has to do is press this giant floating dingus to get it started. Right?
Sure.